So the bone marrow transplant, the date was set for May 1st, and this is 2014. Now, this is very early for a bone marrow transplant, meaning that I already had a donor. In December, in January, in February, I had no donor. I was on a wait list. Everyone was submitting DNA through swabs of spit or donating blood. Miss Barbie and my clients ended up doing a blood drive here. A lot of people came to donate blood just to see if they were the right type for me. That being said, my sister donated her DNA in the hopes that she would be a match. The ideal match for myself or for anyone with this type of leukemia would be a same-sex sibling of similar age. Then they go to the sister. That's usually second best. Since I'm a part of my mom and my dad, worst case scenario, they could eat buying it, but that would take a lot of work. Well, my sister was a match. Wasn't supposed to be a match. Simply because different sex, and she'd already had a baby. When you go through that kind of physiological change, your DNA on a fundamental level gets altered, especially your blood. So her being, I want to say it was 94 or 95% of a match, that was a miracle. She came up from Florida. She lives in Florida with her family, and they ended up drawing blood from her. They draw a lot of blood, and they wash it through a machine. And this machine is about the size of, I would say, 4 washer and dryers stacked on top of themselves lengthwise. And so they take her blood through the machine. When they wash it, they take out the stem cells that I would need for my transplant, and then they reintegrate back into her bloodstream everything that she needs. This process took, for her, I want to say 6 to 8 hours. She was hooked to the machine, couldn't get up, had ice chips, couldn't eat, and they had to install the port on her as well to get the blood flowing very well. So she went through a lot to give me her blood. I know she did it out of love. I love her, she loves me, but at that point in our relationship, we teased each other a lot, and I just thought of her as my kid sister. Growing up, she annoyed me. She knows this. She would try to annoy me. She would try to get me in trouble. So I just thought of her as my annoying little sister. Never had I ever envisioned as a teenager, when I'm picking on her and making her life very uncomfortable, getting in trouble quite a bit, that she would end up saving my life one day as an adult. So to her, and by the grace of God, I thank her all the time.